Hi, I'm Teresina St. Clair, the Tipsy Sommelier, and this is your 1 Minute in Wine. So, this segment is pretty much about buying wine. The main thing you want to do when you're buying wine for a special occasion, a dinner party, a gathering with friends, you want to plan ahead. And in order to plan ahead, part of that means that you're going online and you're kind of doing a little research ahead of time on these wines. If you have your menu already established, let's start pairing your wine with your menu at that point before you even leave the house. So make sure your menu is already planned out, and then you start selecting the wines. Go online and start looking up different brands, varietals, price points, that kind of thing. Then if something looks interesting to you, or if it's a wine that was recommended to you, do your research so you can find out where to purchase this wine. The next step is where to shop for wine. My preference is going somewhere where there is a wine professional, someone knowledgeable about wine, who's vested in your interest in wine, that's going to help you find the best wine for your menu. Now, you want to go to a retailer that has a rapid turnover. That means a lot of their bottles are not just sitting on the shelves getting dusty year after year after year. You want to go to a place where the wine actually sells, or a certain varietal or a certain brand actually sells, so you know that you're not having old wine unless it's one of those wines that you want aged. And secondly, you need to deal with someone who's well informed, not only about wine, but about wine and food pairings. And then you want to deal with someone who knows you, who's interested in you, what you're interested in, what you like, what your palate is. When you go into these shops, be very mindful about the lighting. You do not want to buy wine where there's sunlight glaring into the store, although we know that sunlight is good for retail in general, not for wine though. Okay, you want to make sure, just kind of look around and make sure there's no direct heat exposure or overly, it's not overly lit and things like that. Now, third, get familiar with the organization of the wine shop. Just in case your wine salesperson is busy with another customer, you want to know where to go, where to look, and know what you're looking for. Now, these shops, a lot of times, they do offer a lot of wine tastings. So take advantage of those free wine tastings, because the best way to know what you like is to taste it before you buy. And finally, when you buy your wine, check each bottle for imperfections. You want to make sure it's perfect. You don't want any problems. You want to make sure that the levels are where they're supposed to be in the wine bottle, and there's no signs of any leakage. So this has been your 1 Minute in Wine. I'm Teresina St. Clair, the Tipsy Sommelier. Happy Wine Wednesday.